Hello, Flosstube. It's been a very long 3 weeks. I've missed you. I'm back. One thing after another. Life. 2 sick kids. I was sick myself. We had a holiday in there. We had one kid's birthday. The other kid's birthday is today. So we did a birthday party this past weekend for both of them. Because thankfully I can pull that off. They're 2 and 4 and don't know the difference. I'm not going to get that for life. So might as well take advantage of it while I can. So I apologize for being away for so long. Still been less than a month, so that's good. We had Mother's Day in there as well. I have to tell you, my husband really went way, I don't want to say above and beyond. He did. He went above and beyond, but not spending money, which was nice. I told him this year, May is a crazy month for us. We have Mother's Day, we have our daughter's birthday, we have our anniversary, my brother's birthday, and then my son's birthday is the beginning of June. And then Father's Day. So I told him this year, since we were doing the backyard renovation, no gifts for Mother's Day, no gifts for our anniversary, no gifts for Father's Day. We were not spending the money. The backyard was our gift to the family this year. So that we can spend some family time out there. We've already been enjoying it. I'll show you guys at the end of the video because I did show you the before. And now we've got the patio in. The grass is growing. We're loving it. So, but anyway, for Mother's Day, he did get me a card from the kids. The kids picked out a card and it had a little vacuum in it that shakes and makes a vacuum noise. They were really excited about it. And he got me some flowers. But the gift that he got me, he actually designed a cross stitch pattern for me. Custom design. I got a little bit concerned at first and made sure he didn't find a cross stitch pattern and steal it. Because I was a little bit nervous at first, but he found a picture, he did a Google image, he charted this, he made some changes, he added all stitched up, my YouTube stitchy name. It's phenomenal. I asked him what he used to make the pattern. He said Excel. This is my, IT husband. I said, Excel? You know that there's free cross stitch pattern making programs out there. He goes, well, why would I use anything else? It's basically a spreadsheet. So he's so funny. It's awesome. It's in my basket of Maynia starts. So I will show you. I'm really excited about the fabric that I found in my stash for it too. But this man, awesome. Love him to death. He designed this. He went out to the store and picked out all of the floss colors and even made a second trip when one of the colors didn't look right to him. Couldn't be more shocked. I was speechless. He is not a stitcher. He just went out and did this. It was pretty awesome. So I'm excited to show you that. I touched on the yard. The yard is done. Well, done in terms of having people come in and do anything. We have the patio poured. The yard has been seeded and is starting to grow. We just need to get the privacy fence back up on one side of the patio now. Reattach the chain link. The kids love it. They've been out there every day that they can, playing on the patio, playing in the sandbox, riding their bikes. We got them bikes for their birthdays. It's going to be great. And it's going to be nice to be able to actually sit out there and stitch even too this summer. So I'm excited for that. Like I said, I'll turn the camera around and show you guys at the end. So outside of that, we're healthy now. Hoping to get back to my regularly scheduled Monday afternoon Flosstube videos. I got out of work a little bit early today for an appointment. Took advantage of that, sneaking in between appointments so that I can enjoy the evening with our family for my son's birthday. So, being that it's been 3 weeks, I am going to go through all of my Maynia starts, the rest of Maynia starts, and some of my haul. It's been kind of crazy. I had some stuff I won on an auction site. Silver Needle in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they have a different deal of the day every day the month of May, and I took advantage of that twice. Only twice. I'm really proud of myself there. One day was their fabric scrap grab bags. I bought 3 of those. Got some awesome pieces, awesome fabrics. I have them all separated out by count. I'm not going to bother showing you those. They're all tucked away in the cabinet. But the other one that I got was a stack of grab bags, just patterns, kits. I was shocked at what I got. But I've had, a few other things show up, a few things that I picked up from work when I was working at my LNS. So I will show some of it, but it's not going to be everything. You'll be bored, I'm sure. And then hit the jackpot at a garage sale actually once too. So I'm not even going to show you everything from that either, but there was one item in there that I was really excited about. I do want to start it soon too, but in looking at it, it was a piece that was already started, and I am going to frog it out first because I do like the fabric, but the stitching, it's not going to be consistent with my stitching. I can tell already. There's a couple places where you can tell that the X's were not done correctly. I'm just going to start it over. But anyway, so I'll start with Maynia. I did do the first week of Maynia in my last video, and left off. Actually, I think I got a full first week of Maynia starts in that one, 7 patterns. So I'll start beyond that. I did end up kind of petering out towards the end of the month, had a few days of craziness and just didn't get a new start every day, but then had a couple days where I started a couple little projects. I don't think I ended up with 31, but I'm cool with that. I got through most of the ones that I had planned, switched a couple out, especially after I got that pattern from my husband. So here we go. First one I have, it's actually 2 patterns, and I started these the same day. The Pretty Kitty monthly series, it was March and April. And since these were just quick little stitches, I had pulled this out of my stash just to get them done. Fabric right from my stash. This was my start for March. Just a little leg there. And this was my start for April. This is a really pretty soft pink. I thought that was great for the April Easter one with the bunny and the carrot and everything. So those should be pretty quick to finish once I actually get around to them again. This one, yeah, I was so excited to start this. Still love the pattern, still excited to work on it, but this one gave me a heck of a time. This was one I had picked up when I was at work at Moe's Needle and Thread. Morning Glory Sampler, Rosewood Manor. And I'm only going to stitch the pattern here. I'm going to leave the quote off. And I found this great fabric in my stash. It has a tiny hint of silver shimmer. I think you can see it a little bit there. And it's just so great, but those darn stitches, that purple, I miscounted. Didn't realize it till I was halfway down the second side. I was off by 1. I had to go take it all out. So it was a slow start on that one. But I think it's going to be really pretty, and it's stitching up beautifully on that fabric. So I'll get back to that for sure. This one is another one of my son's Christmas ornaments. And this one is actually, I think, the closest to being done. That glare is bad. Sorry, guys. There we go. I got so much of it done in just the first sitting. I have a little bit of beading left in his face, and then obviously the beads on his whole body and that little bit of a tail. But that's it. I was shocked at how quick this one stitched up. I love the little star stitches here, just the different pattern that it gives it. So I might actually pull that out, work on it tonight, and get that done, out of the way. Get some felt. I think with these ornaments, the Mill Hill ornaments, I'm going to get some corresponding felt and stitch the year on the, just hand embroider the year on the back of the felt before I put it on the back of the ornament. So hopefully get that one done pretty soon. This was Erica Michaels Nativity Berry. My mom has always collected nativities. It's kind of starting to rub off on me, and I saw this pattern and had to get it. Found this blue linen in my stash, and this is what I've got started. Pretty good start, actually, considering that was like solid stitching there, so happy with that. That was a good day. Sorry, guys. I have such a mess here on the table with all of my packages and everything. So this next one is a new counted canvas that I'm starting. Oh, sorry. I have a picture, I promise. This was one I picked up a while ago. Starry Skies. Love those colors. And actually, it's going to look really sharp, I think, in my living room. We have a blue wall that is similar to that. I think it'll be nice to hang up for the winter. So that's my plan. We'll see if that is what happens with it. But this is my start. I worked on that at Open Stitch at my L&S. This one's going really quick. I love how fast these stitch up because of, you know, the long stitches, and they're symmetrical. This one is symmetrical, so it's really easy to follow the pattern. Okay, and this next one is the pattern, the one that my husband designed. Because it's my husband's design, I'm going to show you the chart because I don't have a, you know, color mock-up, but he did a little key for me, printed that in color. This is the chart. So there's my all stitched up. It's a mama owl and two babies for my two little ones, and some flowers there on that tree branch. He also went ahead and printed it out on multiple pages so it was easier for me to read. Oops. Here is the floss that he actually picked out himself. Grays and taupes, tans, and here's purples, blues, pinks. He did a really good job. All of the colors look great together. I'm floored. Here is my start. And you can't really, the fabric is hand dyed by Stephanie. It's a very soft pink and gray. I think it's showing up okay on the camera. I think it's going to be great for this piece. And he was so cute because when I pulled the fabric out and showed him what I was going to use, he said, "Oh, that's kind of what I was picturing." I said, "Well, you wouldn't have been able to find this in the store anyway." He said, "Yeah, I know. That's why I left it up to you." And but while I was working on it that evening, sitting on the couch, he kept looking over, wanted to see how it was going. How's it going? What's it look like? So I know he's excited to see me work on that one too. So that'll be one I pull out soon. This next one is one I need to work on pretty quick because it is going to be a Christmas gift, but it should also be a quicker stitch. So it's a Mill Hill kit. It's going to be for a friend of mine, also a co-worker. So we started that one. This is what I got. This was a weeknight that I was just exhausted. This is all I got before I fell asleep on the couch. So, but a good start, nonetheless. So, get that one all set, get it put away for Christmas, have it done. One less gift to stress about later. This one is one of my daughter's Christmas ornaments, and this is actually going to be her 2017 ornament. I had originally gotten it to be her 2016 ornament, but since then I've decided that I want something different for the year 2016 to symbolize, you know, or to represent, you know, a memory from 16. So this is going to be 17. because this past year is when she really started making cute little meowing sounds whenever we point out a cat. So got this little cat in a box. Here's the little start to my box lid. Another one of those nights I was just pooped. Didn't get much done. But I'm ahead of the game because I actually have this year's ornament started. Next one is a Lizzie Kate little kit. Well, didn't have the floss, so you have to buy the floss separate, but. And this is my start. And I really don't like how stiff the fabric ends up being when you get these from the Lizzie Kate, but they do stitch so nice, so I really shouldn't complain, but it was another short day. But hey, it was the start, right? I got that start in. I've been storing these in these folders that I picked up on Amazon, and I think somebody actually in Stitch Maynia had posted about them. They are great. Oh man. Some of these really didn't get much work done. This was one for myself. You can tell, and I've mentioned it before, I love owls, so pulled out some of my owls. It's a sad little start. Will likely be years before I get back to that. I don't know why. I really do like the pattern. It just didn't appeal to me as much anymore after I started it. This one, Plum Street Samplers. Scary too. And I know somebody else in Stitch Mania was doing this for Maynia. I don't know what it was. I started with the squirrel. And I was just sitting, stitching, and I mean, man. I don't know if it's because I started with the squirrel and it's just his head, but that is a creepy looking squirrel. I mean, I don't know. Got a kick out of that, I guess. A friend of mine saw my post when I started working on it. She's like, it's a creepy looking squirrel. I said, yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Whatever. I apologize, guys. These are really crammed into my basket. And this is a larger one. This is my first Riolus kit. And it is Lily's. I'm planning on hanging this up in my bedroom as soon as it's done. I think it'll look really sharp in there. We've got gray walls, and then our bedspread is kind of like a goldenrod color, and we have red accents too, but I think this is going to look nice in there. This is the start that I have. And this is the, these kits don't use cotton floss. They use that wool and acrylic yarn. I really didn't know what to expect stitching with it, but it really stitches nice. I'm very happy with it, so it'll be nice when I get that done. Make another pile somewhere. Oh, this one. This was almost a start and a finish in one day. I can't remember why I put it down and didn't finish it in one day, but this is the Shepherd's Bush Halloween ABC. Oh, come on, camera. Oh, it's not going to focus. Meh. Anyway, this is how far I've gotten. Stitching up very quickly. A very fun stitch, too. And this actually came with the painted mat and everything, so it'll be easy to just go find a frame and pop it in there. Have that done, actually. I should have that done in time for Halloween without any problem, so that'll be nice. Then whether or not I leave it here for decoration or take it to work, we'll see. Next project was another counted canvas needlepoint. Happy Halloween. This one is a little bit more difficult just because it is not symmetrical. I have to do a lot more counting and paying attention. That was my start. And I didn't realize it, but this piece also uses a lot of DMC, just regular cotton floss. So I gotta pull that out of my box and stick it with that. Next start, this was a kit that I had gotten actually at Goodwill. It's 2 bibs. I've got a baby shower this coming weekend. It's actually a gender reveal party, but they're not planning on doing a baby shower. I was hoping to have one done just to have a little gift to take for this gender reveal party. And then I'll stitch something more when I know what they're having. Sadly, that's as much as I've gotten. I think it'll be cute. I'll still finish it for them, but it's not going to be done by this weekend. So I'll have to figure something out. This, I think, was my favorite project of all of Maynia to start. This was not last week, but the week before when I was homesick on a Monday. And I didn't have a voice, so I couldn't even do a Flosstube video. I was rather annoyed. But I sat and stitched all day, and it is a kit that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And it's a full coverage. And when I opened the kit, the floss was laying on top of the white even weave. And the colors, the floss for some reason had bled or stained the fabric. So I actually had to go through my stash, and I'm fine with it because I'm liking this one a whole lot more than the white. I really like that darker fabric. It blends a lot nicer with the colors. I can't believe how quick this full coverage is stitching up. It's big blocks of color, so it hasn't even been that difficult. And I really am happy with that. And I did actually have a couple people ask me about that pattern when I posted it on Stitch Mania. A couple people, I think, went and ended up looking for the kit afterwards. All right, guys, last 3, almost done. This is a Stitchy Box pattern. Bought it off of Stash Unload. Christmas tree. I'll turn it into an ornament. I got all of the gold done that first night, and now I'm starting on the tree part. I really like that fabric too. It is 28 count Ugana Valor by Picture This Plus. And it's just a really pretty green, and the modeling on it is very nice. I don't know, maybe I'll actually end up framing that instead of doing an ornament, just so you can see more of the fabric in the background. Next one is another Stitchy Box. Oh, I hate spiders. I hate them. But I got it, so I couldn't let it go to waste because it had the fabric and everything. So here's my start on this spider. And this is all specialty stitches. Let's see if I can get it to focus on that. Come on. Nope. All right, well. I'm pleased with it. I'm learning some new things. It's not going as quick as I thought it would. This is 32 count linen, hand dyed by Stephanie in Silver Mist. And that is, again, a really nice fabric. And I think I should have enough of it left, actually, after this spider. I could use it for a small ornament, so that'll be cool. my last Maynia, no, not my last Maynia start, second to last stitchy box that I currently have. It's on an opal fabric. I don't have the name of it or anything. There's no sticker on it. Must have fallen off, but here's my little start. That'll just be an ornament. Now my last, just 1 second. Last Maynia start was in my work bag because I've been taking him to work on my lunch break. This was one that I got from a gift exchange this past Christmas, and it was a Secret Santa, and it was people we didn't even know, and you know, you just kind of gave them a little bit about yourself, and somebody picked this up for me, and this is my start. It's a super easy stitch, but I think it'll be great actually to hang in my son's room. This life is a great adventure, and I'm going to hang that in my son's room. And then I actually picked up one of those My First Stitch kits at Hobby Lobby on clearance last week, and it's Stop and Smell the Roses. Similar style, black Ada, white. This one has a little bit of color in it, but it'll be perfect, same size-ish. I'll do that and put it in my daughter's room. So got those going. So that's it for Maynia in terms of my plans. I haven't had much stitching time the last week. I've kind of been sad, but I've got a lot of great projects started. I have my retreat coming up in September. I'm going to be able to take a lot of stuff with me for that. Things are calming down now that birthday party's done and everybody's healthy, so I'm really hoping I'll be able to pick back up on my stitching. The other thing I started doing is going to the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 days a week, with a friend of mine. I don't regret going because then it's done and out of the way for the day, but I have to go to bed so early the night before, I don't have time to unwind and do my stitching, so that's kind of rough. So I just got to get some balance figured out. Haul. I don't even know where to start, guys. I told you I got that garage sale deal. I'll start there, I guess. Here's the one from this garage sale that I really wanted to do. I can't even show you the pattern because there's no finished picture. I mean, this is how this pattern came in this stuff. I mean, she's got the needles still stuck in it with floss on it that I don't even know which colors they are. But it is Sue Hillis Designs. No wonder I couldn't find this when I looked it up online. I was looking under a different company completely. Sue Hillis Designs, and it's Michigan, and I live in Michigan. So I'll show you what was started on it because you'll get an idea of the style. And in the areas on the state, you know, there's little motifs. There's a car in the Detroit area. There's a tractor and a pig up in the northern part. There's mining equipment in the UP. There's fish in the little water around the state, and there's sailboats up, you know, where tourist areas would be. So I think it'll be really nice. I just have to do it. It's not even usually my style, but and it's got all the floss with it, so I'll have all of the original colors. And now I kind of am curious. I might have to look that one up under Sue Hillis Designs to see if I can actually get the pattern and get another copy of it, because this one is a little bit rough. I can read it. I can definitely see where I need to put stitches. It would serve its purpose, but I wouldn't mind having a better copy because it's a little bit beat up. So there's that. I'll do these next. This is this came in the mail today. True North Needle Minders. Erica Sage, I had ordered a few needle minders a couple, I don't know, a couple months back maybe at this point. She was doing a giveaway. And I entered the giveaway and it was for a pattern and I actually won and I was super excited and I bought a few minders so she could ship them with it. And the package got lost and I mean we've checked tracking. She was great communication whenever I sent her a message and asked if she had the tracking number. She responded immediately. She was friendly, answered my questions, went out of her way to check the tracking herself, filed a claim. It's in mail jail or just lost. And the last update tracking, it was in Michigan, sitting actually, I can't remember which city, but I mean, it was down near my grandma in Detroit area, one of those suburbs and whatever. So maybe it was Southfield. I can't remember. And I mean, whatever. She was great. I didn't, blame her in the least. She did have the minders to replace the order that didn't come, and then I checked out a bunch of her other ones and ended up ordering more. And they all came today. So I lost out on the pattern, but I'm fine with that. Whatever. It was great that I won, but I got some great minders, guys. Beauty and the Beast, Little Christmas Noel, Deadpool, Witch's Hat, Toothless, Horrible Glare. Man, I am sorry. I gotta find a different spot instead of in front of these windows. And these two other ones, one says stitching each day keeps the crazy away. So true. And the other is to stitch or not to stitch. What a silly question. Also true. And I love these backs. I was expecting just a flat magnet like this. I think these are awesome. I actually saw this side of the package and thought she had actually put extra minders in there. But I thought those were great. They seem to be, great quality, put together well. I'm really excited to use these. So thank you, Erica. And again, thank you so much for your great communication, always being helpful and friendly and responding so quickly when I sent you messages. I appreciate it. So that was that. This was from my last couple of shifts at work. I spent one shift putting together fabric grab bags from our scraps to do fabric rolls and just some bigger cuts. And since I got to put them together, I also had first dibs and I found some to keep. So I think I'm going to do an ornament on that one. We'll see. This gingham is kind of long and narrow. It's actually a little bit longer. Kind of thinking using that for, I've got two friends that are expecting babies, and I'm thinking I will use the gingham to do a birth, I don't know, a baby gift of some kind, just the name or something, when we find out what they're naming the baby, just so that they can hang it in the baby's room. We'll see. Got this little kit. Got a coworker. The coworker that I did the chocolate sampler, or the 4 out of 5 voices in my head say eat the chocolate. I'm gonna make this for her. She's big into country western, so thought that was really cute for Christmas. Plum Street samplers. I had picked up the first one, Hello Spring. Didn't realize that this is going to be a series. I'm guessing it's going to be a series since here's Hello Summer. So, of course, I had to pick up the second part. New Teresa Kogut. She's got this, I don't know if this one came in a punch needle pattern or not, but really liked this angel, so I picked that up. And last, new Waxing Moons design. My stash is huge, and I'm not ashamed. Appropriate. I'll change the colors on that. I think I want to do bold colors on that. Since I'm doing the Nativity Berry, I picked up another one of Erica Michael's berry collection. I'm just going to flip through and choose some of my favorites. Picked this up on the cheap for my son. I'll do a couple of vehicles or something for him. It was so funny. He saw this when I got it in the mail, carried it around all day. We went to the store. He wanted to take it in the car. It's a little bit beat up. It was a little bit beat up when I got it, folded, whatever. Who cares? He was happy just holding on to it. Got this kit on eBay. It's missing the Ada, but that's fine. I'll stitch them on linen. Loved those little ornaments. Hopefully I can get a couple of those done this year. We'll see. Jeanette Douglas has the silk floss. Pretty little autumn one. And magazines. These were good issues, guys. The magazines seem to be hit or miss for me, but I found so many stinking patterns in here that I wanted to do. I couldn't believe it. This is actually a big pattern. I gotta find the picture and not show you the chart. Sorry. Okay, so this is the pattern. I'm not gonna stitch this whole thing, but one of the grids on one of the next pages is just for this flower, this little square, and I thought it was something completely different. I was like, oh, I really like that flower, so I think I'm just gonna do this and just that flower only. Let's see what else I've got marked. Oh, some baby cards. Those will be good for the showers. Is this? Oh, this was for my son. Another one that he saw and was all over. So I'll probably end up doing the train. Actually, I could do that on that gingham. Maybe that's what I'll do. And then this one was a good issue. This is one of their bigger issues. It was the Ultimate Cross Stitch Cards. You can see a bunch of them that I marked. And some of these I marked not even to make cards, but to use for biscornus because they are square patterns. So it'll be easy to turn into a biscornu. And then actually got 2 more new ones. This one I picked up at Barnes & Noble yesterday, and I got it strictly for the Doreen Jones. There's a new chart in here. The happiness is a rainbow of new thread skeins. Let's see if I can find the picture. Yes, this one. There it is. So I'll go through and find a nice hand-dyed fabric in my stash. I think I'm going to go lighter than what the picture is showing. But the other nice thing about this magazine this month then, they always have the alphabet. And this month's theme was baby. So, perfect. Oops. Got this one in the mail today. Still haven't gone through it. Picked up a book on clearance at Joann. Another one at clearance at Joann. Guys, I'm telling you, this is just kind of a disaster. I apologize. I'm all over the place. Okay. This is all the stuff that I was telling you about from Silver Needle grab bags. Insane. So they had these grab bags, and it was 1 grab bag for $12, or 6 for $65, I think. Okay, 6 for $65. It was a gamble, but I was like, whatever. 3 little pair of scissors. Little cushion. Beeswax. Look at these. Cute little scissor fob. Little pin. Pin cushion. I'll give these to my mom. They're quilt labels. She'll use them. And this is the stack of patterns, kits, books. Seriously. Very few duplicates too. I was shocked. Oops. Teresa Winsler Christmas collection. Yes, please. Hold on to that. Sorry. Cute little ones. Oh, that's a duplicate. And I actually got like 3 of these. But that's okay, because I'm going to use them for giveaways. Give some to you guys. This was a full kit. Happy Easter. Super cute. Definitely stitch that. This is a full kit. Birthday girl and boy pillow and magnet set. I can use that. Full Shepherd's Bush kit for one of their snowmen. Snow Hill. Yeah, totally me. Mouth of a sailor. I've kept it pretty clean for you guys. It's probably going to start slipping out because I'm starting to get more comfortable. But, yeah, that'll be great. Only one more I really want to go through and find, show you. Oh, 2. I lied. 2. I don't even have to put the journey part on there. My name is Jenny. That's a perfect little monogram. Awesome. It's like they knew. And this is a Victoria sampler. Guys, this was in a grab bag with the ribbon and charm and beads and floss and everything. It's gorgeous. I don't know what I'll use it for. I'm probably not going to turn it into that box or anything. But seriously, the set was $84.50. It was in my grab bag. This thing was worth it. Can't wait until next May when I don't have yard work that I'm throwing money away on and I can throw it away on stitching. All right. One more brief second while I run and get the last. Sorry. I'm back. Hobby Lobby haul. Look at that. 2 different locations. One not that far away from me, and the prices were that much different. Crazy. Whatever, they're on clearance. Here's that kit I was talking about for my daughter. Stop and Smell the Roses. Be great for her room. Little leather journal. Not going to stitch the typewriter. I'm stitching that unicorn, and I'm giving it to my friend. I actually picked up 2 of these, one at each location. I don't know what I'm going to do with the second one, but... And then this one. This was not on clearance, but it was just this little in a stand. I'm stitching Nope, and I'm putting that on my desk at work. Nope. These kits, these were on sale. It has like all of the pieces. All of the pieces for that. $7.19. Regular price is $20. This one is for baby. One of my friends may end up with some or all of that stitched for their baby. Dream. I'll pick it up for that price. This is actually not staying with me. This is going to go to a stitching friend. I picked it up because look at how much it was marked down. How could I not? I love butterflies. I really think this is beautiful. I don't know where I would hang it if I finished it for my home. But my stitching friend Lori also loves butterflies. She commented on the picture when I posted it in Maynia. I said, you know what? I'll gift it to you. It's yours. This I will not gift. This I also posted in Maynia. Somebody ran out and got one for themselves at their location. It's another owl. And I have been eyeing this one for months. Regular $45. It was marked down to $16.19. I couldn't believe it. And like I said, you know, I had started that other Riolis kit that I have, and I'm loving how it stitches up. That really sealed the deal. As soon as I saw it, I snatched up. I never luck out and get good clearance. I was just shocked. So that was my good fortune. Oh man, I made a mess of my table from my notes. So that's everything I'm gonna take time showing you. I don't want you to get too bored. Hopefully I can have a finish. Oh, finishes. Speaking of finishes, I don't have it anymore, but remember that stupid ballerina that I hated stitching because I failed to read instructions and noticed that it was tent stitch? And so I was doing full crosses 2/1 on this tiny even weave. Okay, it turned out great. I'm glad that I did full crosses. It was still a bitch to do. But I got it done in time for my coworker. She wanted it finished for her stepdaughter's last dance recital of the year. I just went and got a inexpensive plain black frame at Maynia, stretched it and framed it for her. I actually customized the pattern a little bit and came up with my own font for one of the first times. Usually I refer to, I'll look for one or I'll look in my books, to find a font. But I put O'Malley, which is her daughter's name, and the year and fit it into the pattern. It looked great. I don't have it to show you in person. I will do my best to figure out how to edit and slip it in there. Otherwise, you're just going to have to like Facebook stalk me or something because I have it in my completed 2017 projects folder on Facebook. So, that's the last, I promise. But I did have a finish in this madness of Maynia. I apologize. I am looking for. I want to do a giveaway and give you guys something. Give somebody something. And I made this mess showing you all my goodies because I got super excited and I haven't talked to anybody in so long. All right, here it is. Haha. These were 2 patterns that came in my grab bags from Silver Needle. Cute little ones from Little House Needleworks. Be happy to give those away to somebody. If you're interested, comment below with which Maynia start you liked the best and which one I should continue with, I guess. I don't know. And then I'll randomly draw a winner. Each comment I'll just assign to a number and use random.org to pick a number. And I'll have you get in touch with me, send me your contact information, I'll mail them out. Hopefully people will enter. Hopefully people will watch me again because I was naughty and away for so long. You can share the giveaway. That might help. Or don't share it if you want to win. So, as promised, here's the back. Okay, so first I'll show you. Yeah, that's the mess that I just made. Oops. So now we'll go. I'll actually open the door and everything. The backyard. Look at that patio. Got a sandbox over there for the kids. Got our patio furniture out. And we have grass growing. It's looking good. Couple patches rough. I don't want to see our water bill next month because we've had to water it a lot. It'll be worth it, right? So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me again. Hope you guys all have a great stitchy week. I promise to come back next Monday again. Hopefully I'll get some stitching time in there before then. Maybe even a finish or two from those little Maynia starts I had. So happy stitching.